Hello everyone, a very good morning to all. So in this video, we'll be continuing with our previous discussion where we were discussing about the coordination number and the number of atoms present in each type of three-dimensional lattice. So firstly, we considered the simple cubic lattice where the packing efficiency we have already discussed. Now we want to discuss the coordination number and number of subpairs present in a unit cell. So for the number of subpairs present in a unit cell, Uh, uh, firstly, let us see the coordination number. This is a simple structure for the simple cubic system. Here, this appears the atoms are present at all the corners of the cube. So all the corners of the cubes are occupied by the atoms. So let us choose this sphere, this which I have marked yellow in color. Now we'll be finding the nearest neighbors to this particular sphere, and then we'll get to know the coordination number. So here the nearest neighbors are, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, exactly opposite to this, and exactly opposite to this, this is 4, and 1 just outside the plane of the paper, that is B, and this inside the plane of the paper, that is B dash. So these are the 6 nearest neighbors for this corner of the simple cubic structure. Here, these 3 points, that is A, B, and C, these belong to same unit cell. And when we extend the network, these belong to the neighboring unit cell, that is B dash, C dash, and A dash. So this is how, for the simple cubic structure, there are 6 nearest neighbors are there for this particular atom. Here we have clearly shown. So the coordination number for simple cubic system is 6. Now this is for the body centered. In the body centered arrangement, the one which is present at the body center is having 8 neighbors, nearest neighbors, that is coordination number is equal to 8 because all the corner atoms are at equidistance and at the nearest distance. So the coordination number for body centered arrangement becomes 8. Here we have written 8 for body centered. Now for face centered cubic, the number of nearest neighbors is 12. This is how it happens in face centered cubic and hexagonal closed packing system. So it has, as we discussed, that this is the stacking pattern for when we extend the 2-dimensional stacking pattern for the hexagonal closed packing in 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional, we get 2 type of packing patterns, that is ABC, ABC, and ABAB. ABC, ABC is called as face-centered cubic because it is equivalent to face-centered cubic structure, and ABAB stacking patterns is represented like this because it is similar to hexagonal closed packing system. So here there are, if we have chosen this sphere which is present in the center, which is filled with green colored mesh. So here there are 6 neighbors are there in its own layer. 3 are above and 3 are going to be below this layer if we are considering the ABAB stacking pattern. Here the similar way it is shown here, that 6 in its own layer, 3 at the bottom layer, and 3 from the upper layer are going to be there. So there are 12 nearest neighbors for the FCC lattice, for the HCP lattice, and similar is the case for FCC lattice. For the calculation of for visualizing the coordination number, we won't be able to visualize the coordination number for FCC lattice. Here we have already discussed in the previous video where I showed you the where I have shown the coordination number for the spheres present in FCC lattice with the colored sphere examples while I shared the PowerPoint presentation thing. So this is how we calculate the coordination number for these. So here it is 12, and now this thing also we have discussed that for simple cubic structure that there are, let me get to that slide first. Okay. So yeah, so this is the cube which this is the figure where I want to show you all that how the atoms or spheres present at particular positions. In case of face-centered cubic structure, the spheres, or we can say atoms, can occupy these following these positions. That is, they can be present at the corners, they can be present at the face center. These are the corners of the cube. Say this is the corner, this is the face center. If we are considering this whole cube as one unit cell, this is the face center, this position is the edge center, Then this position B is the body center. So these are the 4 positions which can be acquired by the spheres or the atoms, we can say. So if we see this corner, if we want to visualize this corner being shared with other unit cell in the extended network, so let us divide this. We have divided this whole cube into 8 cubelets, equally sized cubelets. This have been divided. So now we are considering one cubelet as one unit cell. So, and the other cubelets are representing the extended network. So here B is the corner atom. So this B corner sphere is being shared by 4 cubes in the bottom layer and 4 cubes in the upper layer. So total of 8 cubes are sharing one corner of the unit cell. So that means contribution of the corner sphere to one unit cell is going to be 1/8. So which is written here, that corner is sharing 1/8, is contributing 1/8 to each unit cell. Similarly, if we want to have a look at for the face center here, this is representing, if now for the face center, consider the whole cube as one unit cell. This is the position of the face center where A has been marked. Now this face center is going to be shared with the cube present on the similar cube, similar unit cell present on the left hand side. So between, this is shared between 2 unit cells. So that is why the contribution for face center is 1/2. And for the body centered, again, we are considering the whole system as one unit cell. So the body centered position is point B. So this body centered position is unit cell's own unit cell's own property. So that means it is not being shared with any of the unit cells. It is its own property. So full contribution is going to be there from the body center atom. So contribution is 1. Now if we look at the edge center, this is the edge center for the unit cell. There are 12 edges to this cube and 12 edge centers would be there. So this edge, if we extend this whole unit cell to the extended network, say this BC is the edge for the small cubelet. If we want to see here that BC is being shared between these 4 front facing cubes. So there are 4 different unit cells which are sharing one of the edges of the cube. So that means the atoms or spheres present at the edge center is being shared between 4 unit cells. So that is why the contribution comes out to be 1/4. So these are the positions which can be occupied by different atoms or different spheres, and these are their contributions to the unit cell. So next we have so next we'll be discussing about the octahedral and tetrahedral sites for the face centered cubic structure. So this we'll be discussing in the next video. That is it for this video. Here we have discussed the contributions and the coordination number for each unit cell in 3-dimensional network. Thank you so much.